What up? All right, I should have named this one "Don't Jump to Conclusions About What I Mean." But anyway, let's dig in, right? Because one of the things out there is it's easy to get your identity wrapped up in one smaller component of what it is to be a whole person. And with this, speaking to men, right? I think a lot of times identity gets connected to one aspect of masculinity, and then that aspect of masculinity is turned into what is extrapolated to be. Oh, this is what masculinity is, right? So partly I'm referencing a post I made, which was, let's stop reducing masculinity to getting laid and lifting weights. It's so much more, right? So when I say that, because I have nothing against, I want to be really clear here. I have nothing against fitness, lifting weights, getting in shape, and putting on muscle. It's great. Honestly, it's something that is it kind of mid-tier on my goal stack, is to start putting on some more muscle mass. So I just want to be really clear. I have nothing against fitness. I do have something. I'll be straight up. I do have something. I do believe it's not honorable to treat women like they're an object to get sex out of, and see how many women you can get. Like, that's not honorable masculinity. Masculinity is about so much more. It's about really actualizing who you are as a person, and that's what I want to dig into today. Is if your identity as a man is connected only to your body, and this is something that I see, an aspect of our culture that I do see plays out, which is this idea that it's almost body worship. It's this obsession with trying to fight against aging, and it's the cult of youth, and that once your body starts to age, then you're somehow losing your value as a person. Right? Or if you're not ripped, you're not, then you lose value as a person. And there's danger to that. There's value in being in good shape. There's value, and there's incredible value in the discipline, in the mindset work that it takes to get it. Like my nephew, who I'm so proud of, won a championship as a power lifter, at a young age. Like, dude's going at it. And it's taken incredible shaping of his mind, his mindset, his mental toughness, his grit, his willpower, right through lifting weights. So I have incredible value for what's behind the work that goes in on a deeper level with lifting weights and with fitness and all that. And that's really what I tap into in all of my work, is the deeper sense of being, that it creates a whole identity instead of just attaching it to one single piece, which becomes very weak, right? It's building your house on the sand instead of a foundation of rock. When your identity as a man is built on your body and how it looks, that's dangerous, because you are so much more. Your body is an integral and beautiful and powerful part of you, and very important to develop as part of the whole, not to focus on as the only important and meaningful thing. You are so much more. You are spirit, you are mind, right? And your body is also made up of your emotion and your energy, not just your muscle and not just your physique. So when we reduce human value to physique, because we see this with men and women are objectivized, their bodies are turned into a sexual object. And right. And so then, and we have a lot of, I mean, my wife is the one to speak more to that, of the issues that come from the false standards and the things like that out there. I'm speaking again to men, but it happens for men too. We get obsessed with this idea that, like, if your body's not right, then you don't have value as a person. It's not true. It's worth working on your body. It's part of working on the whole being. But when you separate yourself and you fragment your identity into only your body, and to find your value and your worth only in your body, it's an incredibly dangerous spiral, right? And you'll be fighting against yourself, because really what leads to, right, like what needs to happen for you to become a whole person is the healing of the whole being. Your physical body, sometimes there's healing that needs to happen there, right? But also within your emotional body, like there's deep wounding. And again, this comes back, you might hear the kids in the background. You probably do. That's my dadpreneur life here. But anyway, they totally derailed my thought, other than to say that, the real work that goes on is the deep inner healing. And when you do that, honestly, your body does better as well, because your body reflects your inner state. And so you can work on your inner state through your body. That's what I was getting at, right? Is great athletes, they sharpen their mind and their mindset through their physical endeavors. But you can also work the other way. It's not that doing mindset work and inner healing gives you the body of the gods. I'm not right. I've been doing a lot of mindset work and a lot of inner healing, and I don't have a six-pack. But I am telling you that when you do the inner healing, your body feels better and you will have more energy and you have greater peace. You don't feel as insecure and worried about, because you're not attaching your sense of value, and your identity is not founded on something that's unstable, right? Your body is inherently unstable. You might be healthy one day and then the next day you're sick, right? It's not that there's anything wrong with you, but when your identity becomes too fragmented, it becomes unstable and can be unhealthy. So I wanted to clarify some of my own philosophy and approach. And again, I don't have anything against lifting weights. I think it's actually incredible and a great process, right? Fitness, health, etc. But I want to call all of us men to a higher standard beyond only physical fitness, because it's about so much more, because you are so much more. And when you step into the wholeness of who you are inside, your life transforms. Because getting jacked at the gym doesn't heal your marriage. Because a lot of times it becomes an excuse to get away from the problems in your marriage that you don't know how to face. So if you're ready to face those, you're ready to become the man that you could be, which is more than your body and your body, but much more than that, reach out to me. Or if you want to keep pretending, no, I don't need help, I know how to get there, just stop following me now, right? Because seriously, again, I'm going to keep harping on this because it's one of the stupidest things. If you can't ask for help, you're not going to get anywhere, just quite bluntly, right? Asking for help is one of the most courageous things you can do. Refusing to ask for help is one of the most juvenile, immature things you can do. And it'll keep you small and it'll keep you stunted. It'll hold you back from your true potential because you're trying to do it on your own. None of us, no man is an island to himself. Reach out for help, because it'll empower you to be somebody that other people can reach out to help for help too, right? If you follow me there, right? If you won't reach out to help for yourself, no one else will reach out to you for help. And if they do, you won't help them because you'll judge them for doing something you consider to be weak, which will only hurt them, because if they're in a place where they need help, being judged is really harmful. So let that sink in. Reach out for some help. If I'm your guy, if you resonate with this, reach out. Let's have a chat in the DMs, because I know you don't want to comment about personal stuff below this. I get that. I respect it. I'm not looking for a comment. I'm looking for your DM. All right, let's talk. See you on the next one.